Hi, welcome to Heal Body, Mind and Spirit. My name is Dermot Farrell, and today we're going to talk about the benefits of ginger for health. Ginger is a very common herb. Most people use it on a regular basis, but did you know that it can prevent many types of illnesses and even cure many types of diseases? Hi. In the last day or so I produced a video on the benefits of herbs and then another video on the 4 best herbs for health, and this is one of the 4, the others being honey and lemon and also garlic. So basically herbs have a fantastic benefit for your health, but people tend to think of herbs, they think of something exciting and mystical and amazing. But actually there are some herbs which are found in everybody's kitchen, which are very common and which are very, very good for health. Now, ginger is one of those herbs. And before you say to yourself, well, you know, I eat ginger biscuits, I occasionally have a cup of ginger tea, I have some ginger with some food, the thing to realize is that the amount is important. So before I get into this, I want to clarify 2 things. Number 1 is you need to be taking ginger every day or nearly every day. And you need to be taking like 1 gram, 2 grams, 3 grams. You need to be taking a fair bit of ginger, and you need to think of some strategies on that. One of the other videos I posted not too long ago is on ginger tea. Ginger tea is a great way of getting ginger into your diet, okay? So ginger, I think you can also supplement ginger, but definitely ginger is one of those things which is really important. So why is ginger important and what's so good about ginger? I have my little book with me here with a list of different things. Okay, first of all, ginger contains a substance called gingerol, and gingerol seems to cure a lot of things. For a start, it's a fantastic anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. And so anti-inflammatory means reduces inflammation in the body. Antioxidant means that basically an oxidant kind of knocks the life out of your cells, makes you age faster and results in chronic disease. Antioxidants put the life back into the cells. That's the simplest way of thinking about them. So if it's good for making you healthier and more vital, and it's also good for reducing inflammation. And one of those big things in inflammation can be is osteoarthritis conditions. So it's a good preventative for osteoarthritis conditions, and it can even help people who have osteoarthritic conditions. Another thing it's good for is nausea. It's a good cure for nausea, and you know, if you're feeling nauseous, if you take some ginger tea, it can help. And also ginger can be a fantastic cure for morning sickness. So just have a listen to this one here. There was a study of 1,278 pregnant ladies who received 1 to 1.5 grams a day of ginger, and they found a significant reduction in morning sickness. So if you have morning sickness or know anybody who's pregnant who has morning sickness, try and give them some ginger. It seems to work really, really well. Another thing which is good for, it reduces muscle pain and soreness. For anybody who's into fitness or weightlifting or whatever, it's good for that. Again, on the osteoarthritis, here's another report we have here. 247 osteoarthritis sufferers saw a noticeable reduction in their symptoms, and these are posted down below. I have a big list of the cases. This isn't something my auntie told me or something my grandma told me. These are clinical cases, okay? Scientists have researched this stuff. Ginger really works. It doesn't just make good cookies, it doesn't just make good cakes. My mother used to make great ginger cake. Little did I know it's probably good for my health as well as tasting great. Ginger reduces blood sugar levels. In a 2015 study of 41 participants who have type 2 diabetes, they saw an overall drop in their sugar levels by 12%. So the blood sugar dropped by 12%. So for example, you should have a blood sugar level, resting blood sugar level, depending how you rate it, I think it's something like 5.8 or lower, or the other way of doing it is something like under 105 or something like that. I mean, pretty low levels. So somebody who's like 130 will have a drop down to, you know, 115. Or another way of thinking, somebody maybe had a drop of 6.5 down to 5.8. So somebody who's borderline diabetic could actually go back to being regular, and somebody who's diabetic could see a significant drop. Now that's got a lot of ramifications. If you're diabetic, you're either taking a medication. This drop could mean that some people could actually stop taking the medication or reduce their medication. Most popular would be metformin. For people who are taking insulin, it could mean a drop in the amounts of insulin you take. So either way, just taking ginger. If you're diabetic, take ginger. And I'll be talking maybe 2 or 3 grams a day of ginger. Definitely it will reduce some of the sugar levels and possibly symptoms and stuff, because diabetes ain't just a case of reducing the symptoms or reducing the sugar level. You have to remember that high sugar level is ravaging your body, you know, your heart, your kidneys, your nervous system. So there's so many things we need to treat in order to reduce the long-term negative side effects of diabetes. Now, people talk about diabetic cure. That's a very broad question. Has anybody ever cured of diabetes? It's very questionable, but certainly we can control diabetes and get it into a situation where there's very little side effects and, more importantly, very little long-term harm, which is really what's important. Okay, it helps with chronic indigestion, so it helps your digestion. It's a very big one for health. Our ability to be energetic and capable of dealing with life is largely down to our ability to digest food. Anything that helps us digest food will make us healthier and more vital. In another study, they noted that the stomach emptied in 12 minutes instead of 16. That's important. We tend to think that we're digesting our food in our stomach, and this is not really the case. Our stomach is for pre-digestion. Our stomach has a kind of an acid bath going on, and we digest the food in our stomach, as in we make it into a kind of a soup. So the food goes into the stomach, and then from there it goes into the intestinal system. So we have to think in terms of the food going through that process of into the stomach and then into the digestive system. Okay, so I will maybe add a little picture on this, or maybe a video link on this. Maybe I'll give another video explaining this, because it's actually very important how digestion works. So look for that link. So if you can empty the stomach in 12 minutes rather than 16, it means that it's pre-digesting the food better. This is why it's very important to do things like, you know, proper chewing of our food and eating food which actually digests pretty easily, because what goes through our stomach then goes through our intestines. If the food's already pre-digested, it makes our life in our intestines easier. One of the suggested causes of colon cancer, for example, is people eating a lot of red meat, which can take 24 hours to digest. It can take longer to digest. So you don't want food rotting in your intestines for a long period of time, a lot of toxicity going into your intestines. You want them going through your intestines and be digested well. So food that's well pre-digested in your stomach, A, it's going to make your stomach feel better, and B, it's going to make your intestines feel better. Okay, very, very important. Menstrual pain, we already said that helps morning sickness. Well, guess what? It also helps menstrual pain. In a study of 150 patients who took approximately 1 to 3 grams a day, approximately, I think, 1 gram a day, 1 gram of ginger a day, in the first 1 to 3 days of their menstrual cycle, they saw a noticeable reduction in pain. So there's two quick things for ladies. Morning sickness, it can cure morning sickness, and also can radically reduce menstrual pain. It can lower cholesterol levels. A 45-day study of 85 people who took 3 grams per day saw a noticeable reduction in symptoms. It may reduce cancer risk. It contains 6-gingerol, and in a study of 30 people, another study, who took 2 grams a day, they saw a significant reduction in the pro-inflammatory signaling molecules in the colon. Now, it then went on to say that we don't know if this really reduces colon risk, but it's reducing inflammation. Inflammation is good, not just from the point of view of risk of getting colon cancer. There's also things like many other conditions which people can get in the colon, which cause a lot of discomfort and a lot of irritation. And anything that's reducing inflammation in the colon means that it's good for colon health and will probably prevent a lot of conditions and diseases. Also, for anybody that you might know has a problem with colonic health for one reason or another, it might be good to give them ginger. Okay. And finally, we have here brain function, because they reckon that Alzheimer's might be because of oxidative damage to your brain. So this is so good as an antioxidant that it might well protect the brain. So take your ginger, it will prevent you, or might prevent you getting Alzheimer's. Again, someone's borderline Alzheimer's, it might even help take them. So there's little old ginger. So let's have a quick run through those benefits. Anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, help you have more vitality, good for osteoporosis, it's good for nausea, it's good for menstrual pain, it reduces blood sugar levels, it's good for digestion, it's good for colon health, it's good for cholesterol levels, it's good for sugar levels for diabetics, and it even helps your brain health. So little old ginger, the most innocent thing you've ever heard of, a bit of ginger, we like a bit of ginger in our tea. But I'm telling you, ginger is one of those things I've listed before in that other video, honey, lemon, ginger, garlic. I recently have been putting together some articles on herbs and also a book on herbs, and they just keep coming up. These are fantastic herbs for health, and everybody has it in their kitchen. So just try and take some ginger, but try and take ginger every day and take 1 to 3 grams of ginger, okay? And you will definitely see a benefit and let other people know about it, because many people have these, upset stomachs and colon problems and menstrual problems and digestive problems and blood sugar problems. It's a fantastic, and good for heart health as well, because reducing cholesterol levels as well. That's another thing it does, it reduces, down here, reduces cholesterol levels as well, which again is really good for your heart health. So ginger is one of those 4 top herbs. Please like the video and subscribe if you think it's good. And thanks for dropping in, and have a great day.